friends, I am Raju Borkar, mathematics teacher, demonstration school, RI, Bhopal. So friends, today we are going to study very interesting topic which you have already studied in class 6th also. So let us see what that topic is. So you would have heard about algebra and also you have gone through some part of it in class 6th. So today we are going to study algebraic expressions. So look at this example, look at this picture. It's your favorite animal, isn't it? Yes. So I have taken some pictures of it and I have added some more pictures of it. So you can see how many pictures are they in all. Yes, you must be guessing right. So all are 5. So first we have 3 pictures, then we added 2 pictures and that makes 5 in all. Now instead of these pictures, if I name each picture as D, so D stands for dog and the picture is also of the dog. So look, each D, if you count, first 3D and then 2 Ds, right? So if we add these Ds, it becomes 5 Ds. In algebra, we write these as 3D plus 2D and that gives us 5D. For this, I have written an expression 3D plus 2D equal to 5D. So this is called algebraic expression. Now let us take another example. Now we have a different animal also. So let us see. First we have taken 3 pictures of dog and then we have taken 2 pictures of, what is it? This is calf. So I have represented dog as a D and I have represented this calf as a C. So if I add these two, first 3 dogs I have written 3D and for 2 cows I have written 2C. So 3D plus 2C makes 3D plus 2C. Now we have not added these 2 terms or we have not combined it because both are different animals. So we have represented these different animals with the different alphabet. So we have not combined at all, but we have written as 3D plus 2C. So D and C are a different alphabet. In algebra, we use these letters A, B, C and with the help of it, we write all the rules and formulas of the algebra. So by using these letters, we can write the formula and also these letters represent any number and not particular number, right? So letter stands for unknown quantities. With the help of these letters, we can develop other formulas and other rules in our daily life. Okay, so let's see. These letters are known as variables. Variable means something that vary or that changes, right? So its value is not fixed. These are denoted usually by alphabets such as X, Y, Z, L, M, N, or it can be any alphabet So its value is not fixed, it can change. And we have constant. So constant is something which has fixed value, means its value will not change. It will have a fixed value such as 4, 10, 140, etc. So using variable and constants, we form expressions, and these expressions are called algebraic expressions. So we can say in another way, algebraic expressions. Let's write the algebraic expressions in the following cases using variable, constants and arithmetic operations. So the number p multiplied by itself. Now see, p is a variable and we have given it a name number p because it's unknown. So the number p multiplied by itself. So we will write expression for it. So I have taken this p and then multiplied by itself. So it becomes p to the power 2, or we can read it as p square. Another example, we have half of the sum of number x and y. So we have given two numbers x and y and sum of it, then we will do half of it. So let us see how can we write in algebraic expression. So half of sum of x and y. So this gives us half of bracket x plus y. So this becomes an algebraic expression for the half of the sum of numbers x and y. Alright, let's look at another example. Number 5 added to 3 times the product of numbers m and n. So look at these words carefully, product of m and n, and then 3 times of that product, and then what we are going to do, we are going to add. So 3 times of m and n plus 5 gives you 3mn plus 5. Algebraic expression which is made for this statement, number 5 added to 3 times the product of numbers m and n. So we can say these expressions p times p, half of x plus y and 3mn plus 5 etc. formed with the help of variables and constants, combining with operations addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, and these are known as algebraic expression. Okay, hope this must be clear to you. So let us observe the expressions which are given here. Look at this expression, 4x square minus 3xy. Now this expression has 4x square and minus 3xy. These two are called terms of the expression 4x square minus 3xy. So it has two terms, or if I write these terms in this way, so I have written 4x square as 4 times x and minus 3xy as, so these 4 times x and minus 3 times x times y, these are called factors of the terms, right. So this here we can see numerical factors of 4 and minus 3 are numerical coefficient, or simply we can say the coefficient of the term. Numerical factors are 4 and minus 3 or the coefficient, okay, and x and y are variables, or in other words we can say algebraic factors. So this is the expression which we have seen in terms of terms and factors. So now we have some like and unlike terms. So like means you must be knowing which are of the same type. look at this 12x, I have another minus 25x, then another one minus 2y, then another one 13y. So, look at these 12x and minus 25x. It has the same variable x, and in second part minus 2y and 13y we have variable y. Both the variable are same. So, let us see another 12 minus 25 1. So, these do not have any variable. So, when we have same variable in the terms, then we call that term as like term, or we can say when terms have the same variable, they are called like terms. Now, let us see if we do not have same variables, what happens. So, we have minus 3m and we have 2x. So, look at minus 3m and 2x. We have different variable m and x. So, they are not alike. When the terms have different variables or algebraic factors, they are called unlike terms, right. So, we have seen what is like terms and what is unlike term. So, let us see what do we understand by these terms monomial, binomial and trinomial. So, look at this 7xy, then minus 5m and 3z square, and this is 4. So, each expression we find only one term. So, when we have only one term, that expression is known as monomial, or we can say an expression with only one term is called a monomial. So, on the basis of this, I think you would have guessed what further should be. So, let us see that x plus y m minus 5, and we have 3pq plus 2r and a square minus b square. So, these expressions have two terms. So, an expression with two unlike terms is called a binomial. So, an expression which is having two terms and they are not like terms. So, that expression is called binomial. So, I think now you must be very clear what would be the next, that is trinomial, and you would have rightly guessed. So, let us see x plus y plus 7, ab plus a plus b, and we have 3x square minus 5x plus 2 m plus n plus 10. So, we have these expressions. So, each expression you must be watching that each expression has three terms. So, an expression with three unlike terms is called a trinomial, right. So, we have seen what is monomial, what is binomial and what is trinomial. Okay. So, we can say in general an expression with one or more terms is called a polynomial. Thus, a monomial, a binomial and a trinomial are all polynomials. They are of the family of polynomial. Let us see which of the following pairs of terms are like terms and unlike terms. So, look at these first one, second one and third one. We have examples. So, I have made a table. So, first pair we have 7x and 12y. Then if I write its factors, it will be 7 and x, and factor of 12y, 12 and y. So, now look at the variables in the column of variables. Are the variables same or different? They are different. So, when we have different variables, the terms are unlike, right. variables in the terms are different, we say they are unlike. Now let us see the second one. We have expression 15x minus 21x. If I same or different, so we can write in the column of factors 15 and x for the expression 15x, and for the expression minus 21x we will have factors minus 21 and x. So now what do we observe? Variables are of the same type, that is x. So we will write here same, and this term will be like terms. Now we have another example, minus 4ab and 7ba. Look at the factors of it. The factors of minus 4ab are minus 4a and b, and the factors of 7ba are 7a and b. I have written 7ba as 7 and a and b. So order doesn't matter here because we are multiplying it. You can see here the variables are same, so this will also be a like fraction. So be very careful that the orders of the variables doesn't matter, whether in this expression as it is given in this expression ab equal to ba. So that thing we have to remember. Now let us see how we can identify the like terms and unlike terms. So we have some steps to identify the like terms and unlike terms. First one is ignore the numerical coefficients and focus on the variable of the term. Okay, if you have given expression and you have some numerical term and some variable along with that, so just ignore the numerical term and focus on the variable part. Okay. Second, check variable in the terms. They must be the same variables. Next, check the power of each variable in the terms. They must be the same. So if we check all these three steps, we will find our like and unlike terms easily. Okay. So friends, let's move on. The very important thing is that when we are deciding the like term, two things do not matter. One thing is that numerical coefficient of the term, and second, the order in which the variables are multiplied in the terms. Okay. So these two things we have to note. So let's see ahead. You have home assignment that you can do from the NCERT textbook, which is in the exercise 12.1. So similar questions are given in that exercise. You can solve that. It will be a good fun to you. Let us see, we have addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. So how to add and subtract the algebraic expressions? So like terms are added or subtracted. So let us take the example. We have 7n minus 4n, that is equal to 7 times n minus 4 times n. So what we will do here? We will first take the numerical constants or the constant terms, and then we will write variable. 7 minus 4 times n, that will give you 3 times n, and 3 times n you can write as 3n. Okay. So when we solve 7n minus 4n, it gives us 3n. So we are having same variable in the terms. When we are adding or subtracting the like terms, we subtract it as a numerical coefficient. Let us see when we have to add or subtract unlike terms. So how can we do that? So unlike terms cannot be added or subtracted the way like terms are added. Okay. If we add 3xy and 7, the sum is 3xy plus 7, and if we subtract 7 from 3xy, the result is 3xy minus 7. We have seen how do we add and subtract the like terms and unlike terms. Now let us see how to add and subtract the general algebraic expressions. So we have an example, add 3x plus 11 and 7x minus 5. So when we are finding sum of it, 3x plus 11 plus 7x minus 5. So what happens? We know that the terms 3x and 7x are like terms, and so are 11 and minus 5. So we will add or subtract like terms together. So when we add 3x and 7x, that gives us 10x, and when we add 11 and minus 5, that gives us 6. So our result becomes 3x plus 7x plus 11 minus 5. After rearranging, this gives us 10x plus 6. So we have seen how to add when we have like terms, and now we have another example for subtracting. So let us see how do we subtract. So we have 24ab minus 10b minus 18a, and we have to subtract this from 30ab plus 12b plus 14a. Okay, what we will do, we will write 30ab plus 12b plus 14a, and from it we have to subtract 24ab minus 10b minus 18a. So what we are going to do, we are going to put like terms together, and you can see the like terms we have written in same color because they are like terms. So now we have put it together, 30ab minus 24ab, these are like terms, plus 12b plus 10b, these are also like terms. So I have put it together in green color, and then in red color we have 14a plus 18a, and when we add or subtract this, this gives us the result. 30ab minus 24ab gives you 6ab, 12b plus 10b gives you 22b, plus 14a plus 18a gives you 32a. So this is how we subtract it. Okay, you must be wondering why I have put a bracket in the beginning. So I have put a bracket because there was a minus, and most of you I have seen they make a mistake while opening the bracket when there is a sign of subtraction. Okay, when you subtract, the signs inside the bracket will change. Okay, so that is why I have put this bracket here. Next, you have practice exercise on the basis of this, which you can solve from NCERT textbook, and the exercise is 12.2. Let's see what next. Now we have to find the value of an expression. We will see how to find the value of an expression by using value of given variable. We have given 5n square plus 5n minus 2. So let us check if n is equal to minus 2, what will be the result of this equation. So we have equation 5n square plus 5n minus 2. Now we are putting minus 2 in place of n. So this becomes 5 times minus 2 square plus 5 times minus 2 minus 2. Further it gives 5 times 4 plus minus 10 minus 2. So be careful, or you can note it that this minus 2 square becomes 4, that is why I have written 4. Okay, and then this 5 times 4 becomes 20, and minus 10 minus 2 gives you minus 12. So 20 minus 12, it will give you 8, right. So this is how, if we have the value of variable is given, it satisfies the equation, or we can find out the value of the given equation. Okay. So, for this we have given example in NCERT textbook in exercise 12.3. So, just you can go back and then take help of it and you can solve it. Okay. So, friends, now using algebraic expressions we can make some formulas and some rules. So, let us see, we have perimeter formulas. Okay. So, how do we make perimeter formulas with the help of algebra? So, we have to find the perimeter of square. So, the perimeter of square with side S. So, we have this square and side S. So, perimeter if I find, this becomes 4S. Okay. Adding all the boundaries of this square S plus S plus S, this gives you 4S. Okay. And the perimeter of rectangle having length L and breadth B. So, we have a rectangle, its length is L and breadth is B. So, if I add length and breadth all the sides of this rectangle, this gives me 2 times of length plus breadth. So, this formula which we have written with the help of algebraic expression, and this formula we can use in examples and wherever we have to find out the perimeter of rectangle and in case of square also. These we have seen how the formulas are framed with the help of algebraic expression. Now, there are certain rules and for the number patterns also. So, if we have a natural number n, its successor is written as n plus 1 for any natural number. For example, if n is equal to 10 and its successor, that is n plus 1, so that will be 11. So, we have written this number pattern in the form of algebraic expression, that is n plus 1, where n is a natural number. So, this way we can make other rules also, other formulas also with the help of this algebraic expressions. So, some of that we have area formulas. If we denote the length of the side of a square by S. So, if we have a square and the length of its side is S, and if I want to find out the area of square, that is side square means S square. So, this also gives us the area formula for square. If we denote the length of a rectangle by L and the breadth of the rectangle by B, then what will be the formula for this rectangle's area? So, length multiplied by breadth. So, L multiplied by B, that gives you length times B equal to LB. So, this is the area of the rectangle and formula for the area of the rectangle which we have written with the help of algebraic expression. Okay. So, this is the use of algebraic expression which we do it in our daily life. So, some patterns in geometry also we write with the help of algebraic expressions. Okay. So, let us see. These are polygons. So, first one is quadrilateral, second one is pentagon, and this third one is hexagon. So, the number of diagonals we can draw from one vertex of a polygon of n side is given as n minus 3. Now, let us see whether it is true or not. This. So, I have quadrilateral which has 4 sides and then n minus 3. So, n means sides of the polygon. So, 4 sides of the quadrilateral minus 3. So, n minus 3, 4 minus 3 gives you 1. So, how many diagonals are there in the quadrilateral? You can see in the first picture there is one diagonal. Similarly, I have a pentagon. So it has how many sides? 5. So n is 5 and I am subtracting n minus 3 means 5 minus 3. That gives you 2. So how many diagonals do you see in the picture? They are 2 diagonals, right? Similarly, I can find it for hexagonal. So for hexagon n, the value of n is 6 and I am subtracting n minus 3, that is 6 minus 3 equal to 3. So we can clearly see 3 diagonals in the third figure. So various patterns in geometry are also represented with the help of algebraic expression, and the exercise is 12.4 of NCERT textbook. So you can solve it, it will be a great fun. You will then understand the importance of algebraic expressions. Okay, so what we have seen till now, or what we have studied till now. So let us see. Or first, we have discussed in this lesson how algebraic expressions are formed. Second, we have discussed how they can be combined. How they can be combined means how they can be added or subtracted. How we can find their values we have seen. Then we have seen how they can be used. So friends, today we have studied what is algebraic expressions, what are like term, unlike term, what are monomial, binomial and trinomial. Also we have studied how to add and subtract the algebraic expressions. We have made some formulas and rules for the geometry and for some patterns and for rectangle and square also. So friends, next time we will come up with the very interesting topic. Till then, have a good time. Goodbye. Thank you so much.